Do you feel like Afu is going to be imprisoned? Hello everyone, very excited today. Got 2 samples of the final version of Chicken Soul. Friends who are familiar with my channel may know. What about last weekend? I went to Hangzhou specifically to find the manager of Chicken Soul. Bai Xiang, we had a good chat. This product and some subsequent developments of the brand as an agent. But that video is more about the idea. What about today's video? Mainly for this final version of the sample. Take a look at what this product is all about. Okay, first let's look at the appearance of this and the agent's first product. The Sentry Tower actually has some obvious differences, although they are all mecha-style toys. But this mecha wind will be relatively simpler. The texture of the potassium tablets on the surface of the Sentry Tower will be finer and more complex. In fact, the reason is very simple. It is because this toy has a lot of internal components. The cost of CNC is relatively hard. So in order to reduce costs, can be bought by everyone at a relatively suitable price. So you can actually see it. The surfaces of the two belong to mecha style, but it is also a relatively simple mecha style. If you have a metal agent patch at the bottom, the first stainless steel, there will be 2 finish versions. This is equivalent to the vicissitudes of the Blackstone style. This is actually an old style, but it will be more silver gray. Okay, let's take a look at its gameplay and feel. Its basic gameplay is relatively simple. It is such a one that can be pushed in 2 directions. If pushed upwards, it is actually a 3-stage magnetic push row. The forehand feel that the magnetic push row should have. Yes. But to be honest, don't have too high expectations for these 3 magnets. The feel of magnetic force cannot be compared with this traditional magnetic push. Then the core of it is actually the downward half. You can see that when I push my hand down, the slider in the middle of it is actually thornless. But when I push it halfway down, it suddenly hits down. This impact will be very violent. In fact, in the process of my promotion to half of it, it has actually been in it. Energy continuity or energy storage. After more than half, suddenly release the stored energy. This release will be more pleasant. Then we will find out when we push upwards. It is such a mechanical sound in 4 to 5 sections. Why do you say 4 to 5 paragraphs? In fact, you can listen to the 4 paragraphs of 1234, which are more obvious. The last paragraph is relatively weak, so I define it as paragraph 4.5. So see this? In fact, many players have already felt this toy. Its core is still 4. Such a simulation of a certain type of weapon. This simulation does not come from the appearance of the simulation. The core is the sound of this type of weapon, or such a simulation of his soul. He is very similar. This smoothbore sound, according to people who have played that type of weapon, almost identical, and everyone knows. We joked. In fact, this EDC license is required for some EDC toys. Below, I will take you to take the EDC license of the Machine Soul. Bai Xiang invented a big cycle for this toy. In other words, all this gameplay is complete, are all placed in this big cycle. Let me teach you how to practice this manufacturing in this way of radio gymnastics. 1 2 3 4 2. I'm not very skilled yet. I need to train a little better. In fact, when you are proficient, it can form such a big cycle that is very enjoyable. Okay, there should be someone scolding the barrage, right? So abstract, right? In fact, this is one of the joys of playing EDC. It is that when you explore a way to play, it is actually very comfortable. There may be many friends who are concerned about how this voice is achieved. What is its internal structure like? Let me break it down below. Let me show you. Okay, then we're on the agent's own one. Let's disassemble this product on the workbench. Okay, this is its internal structure with 3 sections of magnetic force. 3mm beads are used as threads, plus lubrication. There will be such a structure of several feet in this place. This is when the key component that produces the paragraph slides down. This part will just get stuck in this structure for a few rounds. But when we push to this position, this component will push upwards. Then the middle part is released to produce the installed machine. A complete demonstration so can provoke it to hit. Then paragraph 1 2 3 4 5 is taken apart and shown to you. You might think it's not complicated at all, but it's actually full of ingenuity. It's like magic revealing. Before the magic was revealed, everyone always feels that it is magical. After the secret is revealed, I feel like that's it. But when you think about this magic again, you can feel its subtlety again, and the good intentions of the creators. Regardless of the mechanical structure, magic is also good. If the creator does not rack his brains and does not put his heart into it, It is difficult for him to present such a good effect to everyone. Okay, let's finally summarize this product. I think this product was at this time, at the beginning of this year, the most thoughtful and unique toy so far. It is both a structural mantra and a result. Including the presentation of the feel, it is actually very good. Of course, this product has its own unique style. It may be similar to the magnetic push that everyone used to play before. Mechanical push rows are obviously different. This product has a style as a whole. It is a very rough restoration of the soul of a certain weapon. So it's more suitable for tough guys to play. If you are an adult male, this toy will actually make you very excited. Okay, if you are interested in this product, welcome to my last interview with Baixiang, the designer of this toy. If you think my video is good, please pay attention. In this way, the follow-up EDC circle is done. I can present this product to you in the form of a video. Okay, thank you.